everyone, it's Malu. I'm just keeping you posted on my symptoms with Chiari malformation. I told you I would try to do a YouTube video at least once a week. This by far has been my worst 2 weeks with Chiari malformation, especially this week. So on January 3rd, I was called, and then that's when I was diagnosed with Chiari malformation. And then I just recently had my neurologist appointment this past Monday, January the 16th. And pretty much my MRI is really bad, and I was given no choice than to do the surgery. I really wanted the doctor to monitor me and like just watch me for about a year to see how my symptoms progress. And he looked me straight into my eye and said that you 100% need to get this surgery. He said pretty much I'm walking on eggshells right now, and anything can just paralyze me or pretty much end my life. He said he saw another patient with the same MRI as I had, and 5 months later the patient got into a bike accident and died, and another patient became paralyzed. So pretty much I have to do the surgery, and honestly I feel like he's right. I do have to do the surgery. I just been fighting it off for my children. Not only that, but I am of course scared. It's hard for me to swallow all of this information all at once. So this had been a very difficult week for me. Not only that, but this past Thursday, of course, I live with symptoms every day of my life, but on Thursday, I was struggling for my life. I felt like I was holding on to dear life. I have severe abdominal pain, sharp abdominal pain. It felt like someone was stabbing me in my stomach, all over the top of my stomach and the sides of my stomach. I had ear pain. I've been living with ear pain. Just now, it's starting to go away, the sharp pain. But then again, I feel kind of deaf also. I've been living with headaches, of course, back and neck pain. And the thing that was like really alarming me on Thursday was my tingling in my hands and my legs. Like that was alarming me. Not only did I have tingling in my arms and my legs, but also the ringing in my ear, the sharp pain in my ear, that was a big alarm for me. So I actually been waiting to tell my family about my condition until my mom gets back from the Philippines. My mom is supposed to come back this Thursday the 26th. And I said, there's no way I can wait. I mean, I didn't even know if I could wait for my mom for that long. I mean, it was only a week difference, and I honestly didn't know if I could last that long, you know? That's how much pain I was in. I felt like my life, I mean, I felt like I only had like, I could probably like hang on for like 3 more days of my life or 4 more days of my life. So then I called my older brother. I texted him and I asked him to meet with me because right now it's my husband is really the next one in line. I mean, my husband will make all the calls in my life, but he works for the States, so it's kind of difficult to contact him. So I know my brother will always be there for me, so I had to let him know in case there was like an emergency. Not only that, but I have 2 little boys that I have to always be, you know, make sure is okay. I have to always make sure my boys are okay. So I contacted my brother. I told him about my condition. And on Thursday, I was hanging on to dear life. I was struggling so much. But I just went to sleep. I mean, the difference between these symptoms on Thursday and the symptoms that I've been living with is that it was continuous. Like, it wouldn't stop. Usually, I always get a break between my symptoms. Like, But this time it was just consistent. So I went to sleep hoping that I was thinking that by the next day when I woke up, the symptoms would have been gone. But then on Friday, the 28th, when I woke up at 7 o'clock to get my boys ready, I was still in so much pain. In fact, I was in worse pain. And honestly, I just said, this is it. I had to kiss my boys. I didn't know what to do with them. It was just me and my children home alone. So I had to, I didn't know if I should call the ambulance. I didn't know if I should go straight to the emergency room. I just said, this is it. They're going to do the surgery today. My life is on the line right now. I just said, it's time. That's what I said in my mind. I said, it's time, you know? So, my kids were still with me. I had to make sure that my kids were safe. So I was hanging on to dear life. I was doing everything I could to hang on, you know, just to make sure my kids were safe. So I had to call my cousin, my oldest cousin. She's one of my older cousins. She's always there for me. My Aunt Raquel. I told her to come to my house right now. I need her right now. And then so you know, it was an emergency. You know, she knows that. She didn't even know about my condition either, and I don't